We are live in Denver, Colorado, the hometown for the Nuggets for an Eastern versus Western Conference matchup right here. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the end of a string of a wicket.
Tore it down that time. Did you see that?
Well, we got to see that one again. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
They grabbed their own miss. Blocked. Here's Iguodala. Goes up again. The shot's good from McGee.
Nice putback. That's why you want guys working hard on the boards at both ends of the floor.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Granger, a screen on Lawson. Hill. McGee with the block. They recover it. Gets it to go.
Well, not only does he excel at getting those offensive rebounds, but he's really good getting putbacks and layups off of those moves. A couple of back-to-back fouls for him. He's going to have to be very careful the way he's playing.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, I spoke with the head coach of the Pacers. He said that one of the challenges they're very conscious of in this matchup is scoring despite the shot clock. He said, you know jumpers like to jump, so we've got to show them some pump fakes, get them up in the air, and that should allow us to get to the line or create easier looks inside. Kevin, we'll see how it works.
Hey, Doris, thanks. Steve, Clark, how do you best throw a defense like this off balance to enable your scorers to get comfortable?
I think the key is you need motion. You can't get too stagnant offensively where you're going one-on-one. Activate the offense with ball and playing.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, the other part of that, too, to me, Steve, is you got to be ready to take good shots whenever they come available.
Anthony Randolph, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Iguodala with it.
A very rough quarter for him is not much his fault.
And it's McGee with the jam.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is, retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there, no question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher, so that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
There's West with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. West has got his second basket of the night.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
That's all the space he needs, guys. He'll make you pay every time if you give him that shot.
Hill with it. Now Lawson defending. Feeds it to Hibbert. West inside. Indiana moving it around. Hill kicks to Hibbert. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Randolph with the rebound. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. Well, it looks like he just lost his focus.
Kufis checked in for Denver. Indiana also making some changes. Jeff Pendergrass checking in for Hibbert. Angelo comes in for David West. And it's Green in for Danny Granger.
How about that elevation? Man, some major hops and vertical there.
That's your point guard right there, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, aren't they? Some of the best athletes in the world playing that position.
Amazing. These guys able to create and dominate.
Fast break, here they come. And George gets the Green. And here's Hill for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done. Back to Iguodala. Kicks it to Randolph. Lots of room. And the shot is good.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his size.
The Pacers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Hill. Pass to Hansbrough. Over Randolph. Lays out. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Heat.
But it wasn't their best shooting night overall. A few guys went cold, and then it seemed to get contagious.
Yeah, you're right. As the game progressed, fewer and fewer shots seemed to find the bottom of the net for them.
Lawson drives in. Here's Rufus. Slams it on the run.
Put that ball up there and banged it home. Man, that was nice.
Little Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
right.
that was strong.
Simple, direct, and effective.
The Nuggets leading by 3. It's a look. Again, the Nuggets score. Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Green, the pass to Johnson. Another shot. Here's Hansbrough.
Well, they called him Psycho T at North Carolina for his willingness to dish out and absorb punishment. A guy who loves that physical play around the basket.
Yeah, no doubt. He is a banger, high motor guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win, certainly. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kupas. Kenneth Faried comes in for Anthony Randall. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Andre Iguodala.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, on a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcer.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it. Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
The Nuggets making the switch here. Miller's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Jeff Pendergraft's checking in for Hansbrough. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Green. Pulls up on the wing. Cannot hit.
They got that rebound, but this is not how they wanted to start the game in terms of hitting the glass.
Yeah, it's about time they actually got a rebound. It's time to get physical here in this game.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like we can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Tyler Hansbrough is checked in for the Pacers. Granger comes in for DJ Augustine. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Nuggets. Deflects the pass. Faried dishes to Mozgov. And he slams it in one-handed. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Iguodala against Johnson. Granger kicks to Johnson. Back to Granger. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Hansbrough. And the shot is good. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in Oakland. Chandler, the pass to Faried. Down low. Here's Mozgov. That drops. Mozgov's got 6 points.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up. Most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Iguodala dishes to Faried.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. Pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jams.
Great power there, guys.
Well, you got to love his determination.
The Pacers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75%. Incredible.
I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight
tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper. You're correct.
Man, that was incredible.
Yeah.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost. Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on. Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first 4 minutes. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
On the court for Indiana. Preston Hibbert are up front. And Stevenson is out there with Paul George. And it's Green in at the small forward.
Solid advantage in rebounding totals for them so far here.
In every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps. And they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Here's George. And an emphatic dunk.
That's a forceful finish there. The tomahawk one-hand bang.
It just shows you the strength he has.
Yeah, we're not talking about soft defense either. I mean, they were right there on him.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Fareed is checked in. Denver in the lead. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Third is JaVale McGee.
You know, it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yeah, every sentence needs a period. It's one thing to get the shot off, but you need to finish. You need to take care of business in there. Most of their chances are easy. Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
And alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball. It's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that one.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. Tops in scoring. First in opponent field goal percentage. And they're number 2 in team rebound. A good, balanced, aggressive team on the backboards.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Miami. Lawson kicks to McGee. Shoots it. No good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's George. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the jam with Iguodala.
He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
Stevenson passes to West. Fareed's there. West kicks to George. Good one. Gets it to go. George has got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Pacers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Anthony Randolph is checked in for Denver. Brewer comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Mahaney comes in for Roy Hibbert. And it's Johnson in for Paul George.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Man, maximum force on that dunk.
This is to Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Kufis checked in for JaVale McGee. The Pacers also with a sub. Hansbrough's checked in. Granger right side. The three. Nice D from Chandler. Nuggets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Lawson. Here's Randolph. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Randolph's got his second bucket of the night.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Green is checked in for the Pacers. Here is Brewer, looking for his first bucket of the game. Left side, Randolph. He dishes it to Kufis. It's stolen by Hansbrough. Now the feed to Stevenson. Brewer grabs the board. Knocks it loose. Stevenson dishes to Hansbrough. That's good. Hansbrough's got 6 points.
That's the way to work the ball being close to the hoop, guys.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Denver. Denver calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. Commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Kenneth Fareed, he's checked in for Mozgov. And the Pacers also making a change. Hill's checked in.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mahini. And it's George in for Johnson. A nice shot by George.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Lawson kicks to Brewer. He feeds it to Fareed. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. The Pacers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Hill with it. Now Lawson defending. Here's Hansbrough. Inside to Hibbert. Gathers. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Pacers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Alinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. The Nuggets trail. It's Iguodala with the drive. Pass to going up. To the middle. Rufus. And he throws it down with one hand.
That's decent defensive work. But it's going to take a little more than that, Kevin. They got to raise their bar.
Well, Clark knew exactly how to attack.
Yeah, he sure did. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there.
What a phenomenal dunk, though. I mean, in the end, he just made the play and took off.
Hibbert gets the bucket.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Indiana also making some changes. Danny Granger is checked in for Green, as Johnson in for Paul George. Some changes for Indiana. Mahimi comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's West in for Tyler Hansbrough. And David West, the bucket on the assist from Mahimi. West has got 9.
You know, if they're playing... Oh, get it! Oh, Man, oh man, finishing the flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Fareed on him. Nice passes to Mahimi. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, we'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
Hill against Watson. Johnson dishes to Mahimi. Outside West. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Up with it. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Andre Miller's checked in for the Nuggets. Gives him the lead pass. Iguodala kicks to Mozgov. And it's good. Mozgov's got 8.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Indiana leading. 1 second separating the shot clock in game time. Hill passes to West. He kicks to Mahimi. Hammers it home.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
Sure is.
The one-handed throwdown. Gotta love it.
And Gallinari kicks to Iguodala. Dish out to Fareed. West with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. And the first... Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. They've got Iguodala. Randolph is out there with Mozgov. It's Andre Miller, and it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Hill with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The Nuggets making a switch here. McGee's checked in. The Pacers also with the sub. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Ian Mahimi. There's Gallinari with the 3. The drive by Iguodala. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A little friction in there.
Oh, I love the way you described that. Wasn't ever. Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
Paul George, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's George. And that one's good. George has got 9 points.
Just too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for him. The defense has to clamp down here.
Feeds it to Gallinari. He passes to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. Iguodala's got 4 this quarter.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Miller against Hill. Outside, George.
Oh, down there. Man. Nasty, nasty. Whoa.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. Well, that was just mean right there.
Randolph, tended by West. Gallinari dishes to Randolph. Second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Nuggets have shot 75% of the strike, 6 of 8.
Yeah, this is not a very good free throw shooting team to this point, guys. I mean, about 70% as a unit.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Kenneth Fareed comes in for Anthony Randolph. And it's Lawson in for Andre Miller. Kicks to Granger. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, they've really had the upper hand in rebounding all game long. If the game stays this close, rebounding can play a big part in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a big advantage for them here, and they've certainly needed it.
George sets a screen for Hill. Pendergraft. Here's Granger. Fareed with the block. They retain possession. Pendergraft. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Yeah, the fans not happy at all with that whistle.
And the fans, as you would expect, not allowing their feelings to be kept on mute. They didn't care for that one.
And Stevenson's checked in for Indiana.
No question, they're trying to pound the ball inside. There's 5 straight hoops inside.
And if the D won't stop it, keep at it. I mean, those are the kind of looks you want all day long.
Here's Gallinari. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's George. Granger gets a screen from George. West gets the bucket.
Nice teamwork there. The pick, freeing up his teammate.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Pacers with the rebound.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
3-pointer, Granger. And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
The Nuggets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Kufis checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Randolph in for Kenneth Fareed. Then for the Pacers, Hansbrough comes in for David West. And it's Johnson in for Paul George. Pendergraft. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their teams in this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. 4th, Andre Iguodala.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. And the way these guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is really a thing of beauty.
And Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can't.
Pacers leading by 7. Pass to Johnson. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. 1st in rebound, 4th in blocks. And when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has been very physical. They'll put a body on you. They really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
For the Nuggets, Fournier comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana.
It's coming.
There's the pass to Hansbrough. Working on Randolph. And Hansbrough kicks to Stevenson. From the stripe. That's good on the jump shot. Stevenson's got his 2nd basket. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. 1:46 left to play in the 3rd. Hansbrough inside. Dishes it to Stevenson. Johnson outside. From the arc. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Pass to Fournier. No one near him. And the foul on Anthony Randolph. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Fareed is checked in.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
With the lead pass. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Lawson comes in for Andre Miller. David West, he's checked in for Indiana. Granger comes in for Green. It's tipped. Johnson kicks it to West. Granger passes to Mahinmi. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Mahinmi's got 15 points. A shot by Lawson. He drains the quick shot. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pacers leading by 5. Granger with the screen for Johnson. He dishes it to Mahinmi. The feed to West. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Fournier kicks to Fareed. That is good. 11 points in the game. And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for him out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. He feeds it to Hibbert. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That's his first foul. Here's Fournier. And the game still closely contested as we end the third. The Nuggets trail by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana. The front line, Danny Granger, David West, and Roy Hibbert. Lando Johnson is out there with Lance Stevenson. Here's West. Powers down the dunk.
Boy, that kind of hustle you just love to see.
And it gets his teammates fired up.
Yeah, especially with the powerful slam to finish things off.
On the wing, Chandler. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet.
Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively.
You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Here's West. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Pacers lead by 3.
This is a very steady performance offensively.
Just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Layup off the pin. And he sails in for the layup.
Only got a half step on his man, but that's all he needed when he ran off the pick. And as a result, able to finish the layup. That's nicely done.
Fareed backing down. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers are on the Nuggets with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. Randolph comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And it's Iguodala in for Fournier. Then for the Pacers, Tyler Hansbrough checked in for West. And it's George in for Johnson. And Hansbrough slams it in.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Chandler right side. Hibbert on the double team. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Andre Miller's checked in for Ty Lawson. Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Deflected. It's stolen by Hansbrough. And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. Pacers leading by 5. George with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Kicks it out to Granger. Passes it to Hansbrough. Granger is screen on Randolph. Lock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Here's George. McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. Hands broken.
That was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Free throw good, Randolph.
They're a poor free throw shooting team, and they've been true to form so far.
The Pacers making a change here. Green's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here is Stevenson, covered by Miller. Outside for George. No good. Good defense by Iguodala. Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's foul number 2 for him. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And that one's good. 16 points for Iguodala.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Miller dishes to Iguodala. Can't hit from in close. Pacers leading by 3. Stevenson passes to Hansbrough. Here's Mahinmi. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Andre Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets with some changes. Molinari, he's checked in for Chandler. And it's Lawson in for Andre Miller. And now Iguodala running the floor.
Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
And George kicks to Stevenson. Poked away. Iguodala with the steal. That's Ryan Lawson. Now the pass. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse. Just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
Kufis checked in for JaVale McGee. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. David West is checked in for Hansbrough. Granger comes in for Green. Johnson, he's checked in for George. And George Hills subbed in for Lance Stevenson. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, the head coach for the Pacers had some instruction for his guys during that break. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. From deep, Molinari. Faried versus Lawson. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. Paul George comes in for Johnson. And now the fast break here with the ball. Here's Granger. And there's the rejection.
They definitely had the advantage inside. Another big grab. Man, what a tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
George passes to Hill. He kicks to Hibbert. Indiana moving the ball. West got it from 16 feet. West has got 19 points. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of America.
Kind of quieted the voice. Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play. That was a move into the fourth. It's an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
Tyler Hansbrook checked in for Danny Granger. Watson outside. And there's the 3-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Green is checked in for Indiana. Hill kicks it to West. Yes!
What a clutch shot there.
Really, the definition of clutch.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Watson kicks to Gallinari. Takes the three. Money! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Hill dishes to West. It's good!
Well, he's smart. He's getting good shots, and he's knocking them down.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Iguodala, the pass to Gallinari. Nails it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot!
Oh, Nelly.
Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
That was huge, guys. Absolutely huge.
And the Pacers call time here. Both teams making some changes here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hill kicks to George. 6 to shoot. Hill gets a string to the green. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. A score knotted at 93. 5 seconds left in the game. In the fourth quarter. From downtown, right between the eyes. And the Pacers call time here. And your thoughts?
Well, the odds are stacked against them here. You don't have enough time to catch and shoot, so you really have to try to get an alley-oop converted or hope you draw the foul.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.